Welcome to lesson 3.3. So today we're going to talk a little bit about division, story problems again a little bit, but then talk about what to do with the remainder. I know last unit, we actually talked about sometimes when we're doing things with the remainder, we need to round up. Like if I need to buy bookshelves for my books, I need to make sure all books have a shelf. So if there's extra books left over, I need to get an extra shelf, right? We also talked about going on a field trip. If we're going on a field trip and I have 50 kids can fit on one bus, but I have 57 kids, I have to get two buses because I can't leave 7 kids behind. So that's one thing that you can do. The next thing that we talked about is ignoring it. So when we ignore a remainder, that means like I have 5 pencils and 4 students. That means each student gets 1 pencil and that extra pencil just gets kind of pushed off to the side for now. Okay? So today we're going to talk about one more thing you can do with a remainder. A lot of times we do this with the remainders. We can make it into a fraction. A lot of times you can do that with mainly food. So if you and I are sharing pizza and we have 3 pizzas and there are 2 of us, that means this would be my pizza, this would be your pizza, and then this one we would split in half. This side would be mine and this side would be yours. That means I would have 1.5 pizzas and you would have 1.5 pizzas. I don't want to throw this whole pizza away. That's not fair. It's not right. I don't want to waste my money. I also am not going to keep it myself because that's not fair to you. And I'm not going to give it to you because that's not fair to me. So we split it in half and that's okay. So one of the things that we're going to work on today is when we're doing story problems with division, we can actually use the remainders to do different things. So we're going to talk about how that works. So you're going to be on page 77 in your math workbook today. So go ahead and make sure that you're on page 77. Pause if you need to. Make sure you have a pen or a pencil to make sure you're doing your work with me and get ready. All right, I hope that you're ready. Here we go. So Rebecca and her 2 sisters. Made pancakes for breakfast. They made 16 pancakes for 5 people. They want to make sure each person gets an equal serving. How many pancakes will each person get? So what am I cutting up? Am I cutting up the people or am I cutting up the pancakes? Remember what over how. So I'm going to divide the pancakes. So 16 pancakes divided by 5 people equals P for pancakes. Number models can have an answer that's a letter. That's okay. It just means that we need to find the answer. We don't know it yet. Now we get to do the math. 16 divided by 5. 5 goes into 16 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15 with 1 left over. So my quotient, when it says quotient, remember, that is the answer to a division problem. So my quotient is going to be 3. Right? My remainder will be 1. So each person will get blank pancakes. Okay. Right now, everyone's going to get 3. But this extra pancake, I don't want to throw it away. It's a waste of money. And it's not fair if I give it to only one person because everyone else will be hungry. So I'm going to make it into a fraction. I'm going to take this last pancake. Okay, this is my last one. And I'm going to split it between the 5 people. That means each extra person will get 3 1/5 of a pancake. I want you to see a trick. Notice what my remainder is and notice what my numerator is. Also, look what I divided by. Look my denominator. That's how you make it into a fraction. All right, so circle what we did. We reported it as a fraction. Why did we report it as a fraction? Why didn't we round it up and say, well, everyone gets 4? Well, because we didn't have enough. We didn't ignore it because I don't want to waste my money. So why did we report it as a fraction? Because we can cut the pancake into smaller pieces. Now, if this were something like books, that wouldn't make sense. I can't take a book and chop it into 5 pieces. It doesn't work, right? But with pancakes, you can. So that's why we're able to make it into a fraction. All right, let's look at number 2. Lewis's soccer team is taking a bus to a tournament. They have 32 reusable water bottles. Their water carriers hold 6 bottles. How many carriers will Lewis's team need to bring for all of their water bottles on the bus? So, what am I dividing? I'm dividing my 32 water bottles. And I'm dividing them into containers that hold 6. 32 divided by 6. I want you to do this problem. Pause, do the division, and then come back. $32 divided by 6. 6 goes into 32 5 times. 5 times 6 is 30 with 2 left over. But I need to carry all of the water bottles. I can't leave those extra 2 just here at the school. That's not going to work. So how many carriers should I get? All right, think about that. Let's write our quotient. Our quotient is 5. Our remainder is 2. How many carriers should I get? I can't break the carrier into pieces, so I can't make it into a fraction. So that's a no. I can't ignore it because I can't leave extra water bottles here. We're going to need them for the kids. So that's a no. That means I have to round it up. So my quotient from 5 goes up to 6. Why? I need to bring all water bottles. That's what I would write for my reasoning. I need to bring all of them. I would accept that. Awesome. All right, looking at page 78. You have 2 more story problems. We are going to do one right now, and then you're going to do one as part of your math boxes for the day. So let's see what happens. Mariana saved $80 from her babysitting job. She wants to buy some shirts and pants that are on sale at her favorite store for $17 each. How many items of clothing can she buy? What am I dividing up? Am I cutting up the shirts or am I dividing up the money? I'm going to divide that money. So 80 divided by 17 equals, I'm going to put C for clothes. 80 divided by 17. Now, I don't know my 17s very well, so remember my trick that we learned before break. I'm going to write my facts over here to the side. 17, add 17 to it, and we have 34. Add 17 to it, 11, 51. Ooh, I'm getting close. Add 17 to it, 68. Add 17 to it. 8 plus 7 is 15. 6, 7, 8. 85. Oh, too far. I can't buy 5 pieces of clothing. I have to get 4. 4 times 17 is 68. All right, 0 minus 8 I can't do. 8 turns to a 7. All right, 10 minus 8 is 2. 7 minus 6 is 1. So my remainder is 12. All right, here's the big question. Wait, quotient is 4. Remainder is 12. If I go to the store and I tell the person at the store that I want 5 shirts and it's $85 and I say, well, here's 80, bye. They're going to look at me like I'm nuts and they're going to be like, nope. Because that's not enough money to buy 5 pieces of clothing. So I can't round it up. It's not allowed. Should I cut the shirt in half? You know what? I can just cut this in half and I'll just pay half of the price. Is that okay? Again, that person at the store is going to think I'm crazy. They're going to be like, no, what are you doing? Can't do it as a fraction. So this time I have to ignore it. What I would do is I would take that $12 and I would put it back in my savings account. All right, so she can buy 4 items. Why? She didn't have enough money for 5 items. She can't cut up the clothes. Remember, the pancake we could just chop up. It was fine. But I can't do that with clothes. All right, so what you're going to do, in your math boxes assignment for the day, you are going to see number 4 in there for you. You need to make a number model. You will need to tell me a quotient and a remainder. You will need to tell me how many books he needs to read, what you did, and why. That is going to be part of your assignment for the day. Hopefully, it will be really easy for you. I also am taking number 3 math boxes 3 for a grade. We will be reviewing a few things, but I'm taking this for a grade because we've already done one exactly like this. I want to know what you remember from our conversations and our learning and our lesson on Monday. So, page 79, math boxes 3. I will not be going over 100% during the lesson today. So I hope that you guys really paid attention on Monday. All right. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you later.